from sunny, and I do mean sunny, Southern California. I've seen one cloud in 3 weeks here, a tiny little puffy thing that was scooting across the sky looking for its mother. Very sad. Janice and I have swapped coasts to begin a new life of adventure and ministry here in California. Don't know how it's all going to shake out. Frankly, I hope we don't feel a lot of shaking living outside of LA now. But God's got it under wraps, and we're trusting Him. Well, the last time we talked, we were discussing God the Father, and we said that to call God Father is to say that He has the authority to lead my life. Now, a lot of people have a strong reaction to that thought. A lot of people hear the word Father, and they at once call to mind a man who couldn't hold a job, couldn't speak a sentence without using a swear word, drank to oblivion, roughed up their mother, and I'm supposed to call God that? I'm supposed to give my life to that, they think? Well, no. God the Father exhibits His leadership in a very specific way in the Bible. We need to look to the Trinity as a model for human relationships. And what we learn watching God the Father in action is that when God the Father leads, He makes greater God the Son. The Bible says this in Philippians 2. Therefore God the Father exalted Him, speaking of Jesus, and gave Him the name that is above all names. See, the world says when you lead, you become greater. Your name becomes greater. But God says, when you lead, others around you become greater. In the Winter Olympics, in the pair skating where the man and woman dance on the ice, the man's stronger by far. Imagine the woman lifting the man over her head and twirling him. No, it's the man who leads, the man who directs, the man who guides, but you scarcely notice the man because of the grace and beauty of the woman he leads. That's what God the Father does with Jesus. So guys, listen up. If you are leading the way God the Father leads, then the people around you, your wife, your children, those you work with, those you worship with, they'll become better people because you're in their life. But can you imagine a marriage where the man abuses his authority and he crushes those around him, pushes his weight around? That man's not leading like God. Imagine the male skater hurling the woman into the wall or hoisting her up and doing a WWE pile driver with her. That man's leading like the devil. The devil comes to strip us of life. Jesus came to give us life. So if you're one of those people who was hurt by a man or father in your life, who abused their authority, and you're really struggling with this whole fatherhood of God thing, I don't want you to run from the Word. That Word's been corrupted for you. Let's get the corruption out of the Word. Earlier this year in Flint, Michigan, the town's entire water supply was contaminated. Well, the people in Flint couldn't say, I'm never drinking water again. No, they need water, desperately need water. They had to get the contamination out of the water supply. And homes need fathers, and sons and daughters need fathers, and wives need husbands, and society needs men who know how to use their strength and their authority to lead as God the Father does.